When we have several items in our basket and we want to find the overall rate of inflation, the rate of price increase, the best way to do it is to involve the quantities of each item as well as the actual prices. It might be, for example, that one item which is going up at a very fast rate might not actually sell much, so that particular rate of inflation won't have a big influence on the total cost of our basket. And one way of doing this is by using what's called the Laspeyres index. So we have here prices for 3 successive years of coffee, tea and sugar, and we've also got how much of each was sold in 2001. So from this we can work out the total price of the basket in 2001, and we'll do that, let's put it here, by multiplying the price in 2001, which I'll call P1, times the quantity in 2001, which I'll call Q1. So to get the actual formula, this will equal the price in 2001 times the quantity in 2001. So the coffee then would have come to 360 pence, and I can click and drag this for the other items. And I work out the same idea for 2002 prices based on the quantities in 2001. So I'm now doing prices in 2002 times the original quantities, and I'll just set the next one up as well. We're going to do the prices in 2003 times the original quantities. So this cell, we want the 2002 price of coffee, so I didn't put equals, times that, times the quantity in 2001. I can click and drag that for the others, and then I do the same thing for the prices from 2003. So the price in 2003 times the quantity sold in 2001, and click and drag that. And now I find the total cost of the basket in each of these years. So I click and drag home sigma, and these totals are what I then use to work up my index numbers. So if we start from 2001, and we're going to call that basket our base year, so we have equals this number divided by this, but I need to put in dollar signs because I'm going to use this as my constant denominator, times 100. That comes to 100, and then I work my way along, and I see that in the second year prices of my basket have gone up by 17.2%, and by 2003 they've gone up by 26.2% relative to 2001. So this gives us a very sensible measure because it's taking account of the different quantities. Even though, for example, sugar has gone up in price much faster because not much of it was sold, then that doesn't affect the rate of inflation so much. So this is the Laspeyres index based on the quantities in the original base year.